Aye, come here.
I went past your garden the other day, and that...
The lava deli.
Don't worry.
My be at
All right.
deck
How should
of you be and
I'll take... I hope...
what? God bless you, sir.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there. Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon.
I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately.
Good morning.
If I hear about the woman with 10 silver
Morning.
coins one more
Have a good day.
time, I'll
Thanks.
scream.
You too.
Maybe we could sneak in some wine next time. That would make it more bearable.
Or just say sod it and not go.
What are you talking about? You want to go to hell?
Ah. Hell or a never-ending, boring mass? What's the difference? Listen, take care of yourself and I'll see you soon.
Take care. Best of luck.
The Chamberlain said you know some...
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon...
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. Oh, I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the Maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. God be with you, sir.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
At your service, sir. Good day.
Greetings.
I heard that. Did they bother?
They did a few facts swear.
My
I'll would you without that, and then
But anyway. If they did.
I'm now to pay the.
I'd like to.
What are you into?
I'd like to get better at writing.
All right then, but it'll take a while.
How long have you.
Well,
How do things.
you mean who run?
Yeah.
Then you should watch out especially for Lady Yitka. She's the wife of... She's a pious woman, but her husband is in charge of the castle garrison. Then Captain... He's an old soldier and an upright fellow. And the ruler of the roost here is the
I noticed there's no church in Troskovitz, or anywhere nearby. Why's that?
It's true. You'll find the closest one in Uyezd, or in Mladyeyov on the other side. In Trotsky, we only have the chapel in the castle tower. In short, this domain is the middle of nowhere. It was only with Sorotto's arrival that great things started happening.
What is Sorotto von Burgov like?
What can I tell you? Lord von Berghoff provides a livelihood for many people. He brought money to the region, restored and expanded the castle, and yet he spends most of his time in Prague. He's the royal chamberlain, and politics takes up a lot of his time.
I understand. He pays well and doesn't get in the way, eh?
That's not what I said. The old chamberlain, Ulrich, manages the estate, and he's definitely good with numbers, at least.
But
But numbers and accounts aren't everything. One should also think about the salvation of one's soul. But that young man is absolutely none of your business.
I've sinned, Father. I want to purify my soul in the eyes of God and repent.
Your soul is pure, son. Do you really wish to make a penitence pilgrimage?
I'll do it some other time.
As you wish. Till we meet again. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail, Mary said, He had done unto me according to thy word.
I'm sorry.
That should do it.
I'm sorry.
That should do it.
Bring me some wine. Certainly.
What are you trying to say? That you don't feel like it?
But doing pointless work struck me as even worse. Just so you know, sir, I'm not afraid of work, but it has to make sense.
Glad to hear it. So go and do something sensible.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Is this how they clean floors around here? You're always welcome here, good sir.
Take care of my horse.
Eight, nine.
What was that shriek?
Did you do what I asked you to?
Yes, sir. Everything's in order.
You can go now.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
This place is off limits to you. Give up.
Just have to take care of something here first. What do you expect me to find there?
I surrender!
Look out!
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and show.
Look,
What up?
look, we're both.
Where are you?
It's like
No.
they're well, they're high and all of that girl.
Aye.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Do you need something, Henry?
Good day, sir.
bless you, sir.
I hear there are demons causing trouble at the castle again.
Again? Is anyone sprinkling yet?
Aye. Me.
That's the only thing that works.
What do you think of all this?
Occasionally, I hear the servants telling stories that sound like they're taken straight out of a Cistercian penitential. Even Gregory the Great, Gregory of Tours, Caesarius of Heisterbach, or Jacobus de Vorgine all share a similar view of unholy forces. The devil, as the enemy of both God and man, makes every effort to seduce the soul onto the road to hell, and to harm people however he can. How do you imagine the forces of evil?
A pig's face, warts all over, and a nasty smell coming from its mouth. Kind of like your mum.
My mum's dead.
So's mine.
Anything else?
What kind of tasks do you...
Rare ones, lad. His lordship spends little time at Trotsky.
What does the Royal Chamberlain do?
I understand, lad. You're asking about his authority, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything at all about him.
Sir Otto von Burgo is the Royal Chamberlain. Subcamerarius, in Latin. He's one of the 9 most powerful officials in the kingdom. He manages the royal towns and monasteries, approves the councillors and abbots in them, and appoints the royal judges.
Why does Sir Otto have to be in Prague so often?
Because that's the seat of the royal court, and our lord is one of the highest royal officials. Praga caput regni, young man. Prague is the heart of the kingdom. All the political threads come together there. It's where they handle administration of the country. If you want to be somebody, you have to go to Prague, or to Moravia, to that traitor Jobst of Luxembourg.
Excuse me, but why do you consider Margrave Jobst a traitor?
And what else should I call a person who only looks out for any chance to benefit himself?
But now he's fighting for King Wenceslas, isn't he?
Jobst has changed sides so often it's impossible to keep track. But, to give him credit where credit is due, unlike our king, he's a great politician. Wenceslas wasn't even able to hold on to the imperial crown that his father passed on to him before he died. Yes, indeed. One day that bloody Margrave Jobst of ours is going to make it big. He might even become the emperor himself.
Why doesn't Lord von Burgov free our King Wenceslas from captivity in Vienna? He's powerful enough for that, isn't he?
It's politics, boy. Pure and simple.
I understand, but could you explain it a bit more for me? Why did they take our king captive? And why did the Czech lords let Sigismund spread all over the country like a plague?
That's complicated. Back during the reign of both kings' father, Emperor Charles, the nobles gained great wealth and power. And when young Wenceslas came to the throne, he didn't have enough experience or courage to stand up to them. That's why he surrounded himself with faithful lower lords and entrusted them with all the royal offices.
I reckon the high nobility didn't like that, eh?
You're damn right they didn't. They conspired against the king and established their League of Lords. That started a protracted war, dragging the king's cousins, Prokop and Jobst of Luxembourg, into it. But King Wenceslas was stubborn, unyielding, and, unfortunately, also often drunk. He preferred to run away from politics to wine, women, and the hunt. It was only a matter of time before the lords conspired with his brother, the Hungarian King Sigismund. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague, and Sigismund had the royal castles occupied by his allies. They secretly took the king to Vienna, where his brother is still holding him firmly under lock and key.
So von Bergov and the others want Sigismund to be king?
Not at all. Soon they discovered they'd miscalculated, and that Sigismund wanted the whole country for himself. And now they can't agree on what to do about it. I think that's why Lord von Berkhoff received your message. He's trying to find new allies among the lower nobility.
Who are among Wenceslas's opponents?
Who do you think? All the nobles in the League of Lords, of course. The most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Hraditz, Boresh of Riesenberg, Bohuslav of Schwamberg, and our Sir Otto von Berghoff, too, so far.
But we serve Sahanish of Lipa and Radzig Kobyla.
Exactly. They're representatives of the lower nobility, who always stood faithfully by Wenceslas because he handed out royal positions to them.
Ah, damn politics.
On the contrary, boy. It's only thanks to politics that von Berghoff didn't send you two to the gallows straight away.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
For a nobleman, Nickvard is quite wary of his own kind, speaking only to servants.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner, which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkhoff's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
Before I go...
Who, exactly?
You said Nickvard is avoiding you. Where at the castle does he...
Nickvard lives like a hermit here at Trotsky. Like a ghost. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. But God knows if he's ever slept there. Lately, I've often seen him talking to Regina in the Knight's Hall, or looking out the hall window. I caught sight of him a few times with...
So I just have to hope I run into him somewhere.
Nickvard always just shows up. I've rarely ever found him on my own. I'm not surprised you can't find him anywhere, since I've been trying myself.
Where is Bertha?
Bertha cooks for us in the... If you can't find her there...
Where is Regina?
As Lord von Berkhoff's personal maid, she'll likely be somewhere in the Maiden's Palace. Perhaps in the Knight's Hall, or on the floor above it, near the Lord's chambers. She even sleeps there.
Where is Hirsch, the stable boy?
I've seen him with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle. He sleeps in the house directly across from it. I don't know him much, though.
That's everything I needed to know. About that...
Please tell me.
I'm sorry. I'd like to...
What do you want to know?
Tell me some news from the world.
All right, then. But it'll take a while.
That bastard!
Easy! I surrender!
Now I'll show you. You've been loitering around it. Don't think you've been accused. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't...
At your service, sir.
My humble respects.
Reckon the whole... It's a charm.
Back to stop by. I told...
Careful, Henry, or you'll get so...
That should do it. That should do it. I hope I'm doing this right.
Here he is! Catch him!
Surrender. My respects.
What a day.
It's almost ready.
Christ, pardon me.
I hope I'm doing this right.
What was that murmur?
Good to see you.
What would you like, Fred?
How long have you been?
Why'd you...
I don't know much about.
He's served.
I'll have a look.
Hope you find
Next time, good sir.
you are! Halt! Halt!
I surrender!
Ah, here. You've been loitering around. Don't think. You've been You'll pay a fine.
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it.
That's not how it works. But fine. But don't do anything like that again.
Good day to you.
Greetings to you, friend. There you are! Halt! Surrender, now!
Easy! I surrender!
Ah, you've been Don't think. You've been You'll pay.
Wait a moment. I just wanted
That's not fine, but don't do...
a bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Good day to you.
A little more here.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
That should do it.
Is this how they clean floors around here now?
Greetings.
What is it? Did you drop something?
Back to hell with you.
What are you doing at Trotsky? You don't look like you're from around here either. Or am I mistaken?
I'm from Prague, but I don't have your talent for trouble. I mean, you almost ended up on the gallows.
Capon is the one they were going to hang, not me. I wasn't the one who got caught poaching.
That's just the price you pay. For having such a cheerful lord, that is.
My lord is who he is, and I serve him for better or for worse.
And then you pay for his mistakes, eh? I know how that is. I served in Prague myself.
Really? You look like a noble to me, and well studied too.
Aye. That's what 3 years at a university will do to a person. But that's all in the past now.
You studied at the Prague University?
Aye. But my sword lessons have come in handier. That's why I'm here now. Von Berghoff hired me as a personal guard and as a teacher of the local garrison.
Really? I'd like to see how people fight with swords in Prague.
Unfortunately, I don't have the time right now. Come back later.
I'd like to learn something.
Unfortunately,
I'd like to learn...
This isn't the best.
Can we fight?
Stop by when I'm over by the pen. I don't have time for you right now.
Back to hell with you.
Good day.
Back to hell with you.
What was that shrieking?
That should do it.
What was that shrieking?
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
It happens. Just which way you going next time?
What'll it be then?
This castle.
You're damn right I did.
The soldiers, but not a demons. The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did.
Crawling all over the place.
Did.
According to the cooks, they're crawling all over the place.
Could use a bit more.
Greetings to you.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
Bloody rain.
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me. Inside. of the privy.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. So be with you.
I'm sorry.
God bless you.
Did you buy what I wanted from the market?
Yes, Mom. I left it on the table for you.
They didn't ask what you wanted for, did they?
They did actually, Mom.
And what did you tell them?
That it was none of their business.
Is that all?
And if they kept asking, I'd scratch their eyes out.
That was well said. You can keep any money that's left over.
Christ, pardon me.
Greetings.
Greetings to you too.
Not unless I can.
Good day to you.
Oh, great. Another shitter. The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
Third time's the charm. Where the hell are these demons? Tell me.
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That reeking, hellish door must be hidden there.
I swear, if this is another shitter...
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the security of the castle.
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer to.
I'm sure you'll find something. I'd get my weapon ready if I were you.
If this is another joke, you'll really piss me off.